Fishing. All right, today we've got FluxJet. They say it's the world's first jet kayak. Let's take a look at this thing. Thumpr Fishing. I told you guys I would come back and check it out. You guys have been asking a lot of questions about the FluxJet Kayak. Well, here it is. So, what do you guys got going on here?
Well, we are at ICAST 2025, and after a very, very long 10 years of development, we are here unveiling the world's first electric jet-propelled kayak. It is a fully out-of-the-box, ready-to-run kayak with a jet drive built into the bottom of it. Now, when I say jet drive, most people think jet skis, but this is designed very differently. This is designed for ultra efficiency, ultra maneuverability, and zero draft. So there's nothing under the boat, there's no exposed propellers, no exposed rudders, nothing like that. So it really gives you the ability to just pull this thing straight out of the box, you drop a battery in it, and turn it on, and you're ready to go.
Now, how shallow could you go in this thing?
It's probably 4 inches. I mean, it depends on how much weight you got in the boat, right, but super, super shallow. It's really, until you hit the ground, it will just keep going, basically.
Now, some areas I fish, I got a lot of grass. Now, would I just be able to flip that thing in reverse and kind of kick it out, or?
Yeah, well, our goal is to make sure it doesn't get in there in the first place. So we did a year of design on just the intake system for the jet. So the cool thing about it is because it's low power, everyone thinks jet ski and how it scoops in water and it grabs everything as it goes by.
Right.
This drive does exactly the opposite. So we have an oversized intake with super low intake pressure, and then we designed a patented system that basically creates low pressure behind the intake to pull debris past it. So it took a lot of work just went into the intake system on this thing, but I can tell you we've got some videos we'll share with you of this thing driving through grass, and not only does it go through it, it doesn't even disturb the grass as it goes by. So it's really wild because we're only operating the first couple of inches of water in the boat in general, so like attached grass and all that stuff is not even a challenge at all. And because we build both the hull and the drive, we build these big channels down the center of the boat, and what that allows us to do is it diverts any floating debris. It wants to float up into those channels instead of getting pulled into the jet.
Right.
So all that stuff is basically being separated out from the very tip of the boat before it even gets to the jet, and then the jet has its own filtration system too. So a lot of thought went into the drive tech in this thing. So
now my question is too, now let's say you want to kill the jet, right, and fish a spot a little bit quietly. Is this the mounts and stuff like that? If you wanted to add maybe a spot lock trolling motor on it, could it handle that? Or
yeah, absolutely. So there's mounts there if you want to put a plate and put a trolling motor. Most cases though, you probably won't need it because the jet itself, once you go in slow, it's just as quiet as any trolling motor on its own.
That's what I was going to ask. Is about how can you make small little adjustments?
Super
about what's the runtime on this thing?
So basically, this boat can run any voltage you want. So you can put any battery. So we made it to where you don't have to buy our battery. It's not proprietary. There's a Group 31 box under here. You drop in anywhere from 12 to 60 volts and the boat will just adapt. So basically it will scale your power to the voltage you give it. So if you put a 12 volt battery in it, you're going to get a 12 volt trolling motor output. You're going to get 30 pounds of thrust, something like that.
I've got a 24, I've got that low profile battery, the 24 volt.
Yep, any battery you want. As long as it can put out 50 amps is basically what you need. And then from there, once you get to 36, that's where you start to, it unlocks to the higher power mode where you can get that 6-7 miles an hour out of it.
6-7 miles, that's fine. Now how's the handling on it? Is it pretty sharp? Is it?
It's the best part of the boat,
Right? I was going to say, it's like a jet ski, right?
Yeah. So the maneuverability is unbelievable. I mean, this thing can literally sit on station, spin 360 in place, and then the great part about it that we didn't even realize, because I'm not from the world of outboards on kayaks.
Right.
We only do jets, so we didn't realize that on an outboard, if you turn it sideways on a kayak and go full throttle, it wants to roll your boat over.
Right.
So because it's a jet, we can go full throttle, left, right, the boat just stays totally flat. that. The other really cool thing, efficiency-wise, when you put an outboard on a kayak and you start pushing on that pole, it wants to push the back of the kayak down.
Right.
And as you do that, the harder you push, the more the back end starts to drag.
Okay.
So that's why they kind of hit a wall around 5 miles an hour, where they're just pushing so much water you can't go any faster. With a jet, we stay totally on plane. So all of that energy is going to just pushing you forward and slipping across the top of the water.
And that's where the speed comes from, yeah.
That's why we can make the same speed as everybody else, but we can do it with 30-40% less power. So the FluxJet technology itself is remarkably efficient, but the whole package together is unlocking some new levels. So
now, how easy is it to flip it into reverse?
So you got your throttle right here on the side.
Okay.
Forward, neutral, reverse.
Okay, super simple.
Yeah, we tried to make this Fisher-Price level easy to do. And with that throttle, we really wanted to make it to where you don't have to look for it, right? As I'm working and I'm fishing and I'm doing what I'm doing, I don't want to have to look for program modes. I don't want to have to look at my GPS. I just want one button to do the thing I want it to do. I want to be able to just reach down to my hip, hit that throttle,
that's where
and not have to look.
Yeah, that's where my control's located, and most kayaks too, so it's going to be really convenient for people to just kind of grab it and go. I'm also seeing that, it's also pretty stable. I do a lot of stand fishing, so
people are gonna really appreciate that, because the first time I stood in this boat, I was like, oh, okay, I think we're on to something here, because you'll notice we really kind of went a different direction with the hull design. A lot of boats have become very flat, very small, like they're turning into surfboards, and then I just said I'm going the other way, right? Like,
how much does it weigh?
So the hull by itself is 88 pounds, rigged it's about 100.
Okay, not bad.
But the drive itself is only adding 5 pounds to the boat, so it's really a rounding error in the ground.
And I've noticed too that the whole jet system comes out.
Oh yeah.
So any maintenance or anything like that.
Yeah, so we come from a place where we were building stuff that operated in rental environment, that kind of thing, and it's just a matter of time, because it's all ocean, everything we've done. So it's just a matter of time before something breaks. So we have basically a 4-bolt rule. We want you to be able to pull any different module off the boat with 4 screws or less, and be able to basically field strip the whole boat in 10 minutes if you need to. So literally it's 4 bolts and the whole drive unit drops out. There's 4 screws right behind the seat here. That's your control panel. That will pull out. You can replace that whole module. Literally I have a Ziploc bag with the toolkit that I need to basically disassemble the whole boat. So it's,
And what are you guys looking at for price point, and when are you guys thinking about releasing these?
Yeah, so I mean, the great thing about the FluxJet isn't just that it's efficient and all of that. It doesn't matter if you can't afford it. The great thing about it is it's got so few parts to it, we can produce that thing at less cost than most pedal drives.
Right.
So that allows us to give you a good value. So this will be coming out Q1 2026, $2,900.
Wow.
Fully ready to rig. It's already got all your lights in it. It's got your nav lights, propulsion system, drop a battery in, and you're good.
Because that's going to be the big one right there. That was some of the comments that I got right away when I posted the thing, is guys were saying, oh, for whatever that's worth, you can buy a boat.
Yeah.
No, that is an insanely, because I've been looking at some of the newer kayaks, and you're looking at almost twice or more what you guys are looking at. So I'm definitely really looking forward to seeing what you guys got coming out. I appreciate you for talking to me, Jason.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Maybe one of these days, like I said, everybody, hey, maybe we'll even try one of these out in the lagoon. I mean, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know any other questions you guys got. I'll try and stay in contact with them and ask any questions and relay that on to you guys. And let's just wait for this thing to come out, because I'm thinking this is a game changer. I fished the Space Coast of Florida. You got the lagoons, but then you got NASA and SpaceX in the background and all the most advanced tech. So this thing would fit right at home over there. So stay tuned, and I'll get back at you. Real big open platform. Let's look at this is the jet right here, guys. Now, what they're saying is you can go really shallow in this, a few inches of water. If there's any issues with the motor at all, it completely comes out and you can send it in there. Let's see here, what else we got? We got foot steering here. It's got plenty of rails. This one even has the navigation lights already built in. Let's take a look at the back here. It's got a nice foot system, or a seat system here going on. It's got some rod holders. You've got your power right here. A USB, what is that? USB-C. Cup holders. You've got a nice storage area here on the back, and you've got access here. There's an access panel right here. It looks like you've got already put in some paddle holders. You've got a nice storage area. I'm curious how this would drain. An access hatch over here. Then you've got, of course, the jet motor underneath these things. Here you got your steering. Nice little pad for your hand, it looks like. I think I would probably put my battery in the back here. I think they, oh actually no, they got a seat right here for the battery. It's got built-in handles. I think this has definitely got some potential here, and who knows, maybe we can test one of these out one of these days. Like I said, I really like how they put in all the rails. It's already built in. Looks like you got a couple different options as far as mounting options here. You've got a rail system too here in the middle. I'm guessing if you want to put a graph but let's check out the other one. It's got a lot more stuff on it. Again, you got the nav lights. It looks like on this one too, you have a storage compartment. It's got a little bungee here. You lift it up, boom, you got some storage. So looks like you can go with either one, where it's open or you've got the coverage. As you can see here, they added a bridge. The bridge gives you the ability to have the mounts. You can see here, they've already got the ICAST new product showcase awards, boats and watercraft. So this is getting a lot of eyes, everybody. This is definitely something a lot of people are stopping and looking at. Kind of have to wait in line just to check it out. But as you can see, there's nothing else like this at the convention as far as jet-powered kayaks. This one's obviously a lot more rigged up. You got the double graphs there. You know, like I said, the cup holders are nice and big for your big Yeti cups. You've got your yak attack. You got your bump board. It looks like they even have lighting back here. So if you're fishing at night, light up your storage compartment back here. It does have a lot of storage compartment that I'm seeing. I definitely like that storage compartment. And again, back here, you've got some built-in handles, which is going to be really nice when it comes to loading this and unloading or tying it down. And right here is your motor. Here's the little plate to protect it. And that's the whole kit and caboodle right there. I'm guessing the intake's right here underneath. So it's pretty compact. I won't lie, I definitely would love to take this out on the water and give it a go. So anyway, guys, like I was saying, you've got to check out FluxJet. I think that they've got a lot of potential. I've definitely got a couple questions for them. Like I said, just the type of fishing I do, I can definitely see this being a beast, especially if you like trolling, a lot of open waters. Let me know what you think. Where do you think that this would be a perfect kayak for? Would you be interested in something like a jet kayak? Do you think this thing has potential? Like and comment and let me know down below. It's like that's one of the right, guys, Thumpr fishing, check it out. FluxJet just got Best of Show ICAST 2025. Like I was telling you guys, this has been the hot thing everybody's talking about. Nothing like it here at the show. This is the orange version, actually. I haven't shown you guys this one, but like I said, I'm really interested to learn more about this, and maybe one of these days we can actually get it out on the water and actually try it. But like I said, everybody's checking it out. This is what they're looking at. Should be really interesting to see how things progress. You know, they're talking about early 2026 possibly having these available, so definitely check it out.